What's happening? What's happening?
Just not bother anybody. This guy's
No, that was his head. He's knocked out.
What just happened?
That's his fucking head. He's knocked out. I think he's dead. Is he dead?
All right, guys, the video clip you just saw was out of New York, and apparently the NYPD was trying to enforce social distancing, and they had a guy with an open container, and you saw what they do to people who are out there with open containers. Now, I'm going to give you the story, and the link to this that I'm going to give you is in the description box below, so you can go back and read it for yourself. It's really short. But I'm just going to give it to you and see. I'm going to bring up something after I give it to you. Thank you to ABC7 New York for the story. New video appears to show NYPD officers body slamming a man on Manhattan's Upper East Side. It happened Saturday night on 2nd Avenue and 85th Street. Police say officers approached a man who was causing a disturbance. When the officers asked him for an ID, they say the man refused and became combative and resisted arrest. The man was issued a summons for having an open container of alcohol. Now, in the story, it doesn't say that he was arrested. It just says that he was issued a summons for open container. But apparently he was causing a disturbance and they needed his ID. And then it says he was issued a summons. Here's another one from NBC News. Also, I won't put the link to this one, but if you Google search NYPD slams man, it gives you a whole bunch of different videos. They said he was causing a disturbance outside of a Mexican restaurant. And when they asked him for his ID, they tried to restrain him. He resisted arrest. He was issued a summons for having an open container. So he wasn't arrested then, right? After they body slammed him on the ground and slammed his head into the concrete because he wouldn't give ID, he wasn't arrested. But NBC New York also says the same thing. He hit his head on the sidewalk first. Yep, that's what happened to him. He was issued a summons for having an open container of alcohol. But it says he resisted arrest. So was he arrested? Was it a cite and release? Did they take him in and then release him with a cite? I'm not sure how it works in New York. Or did they not even take him in because of coronavirus at the jail? But I don't know. Bottom line is it says he was issued a summons for open container after they slammed his head into the ground. Picked him up and just slammed his head into the ground for being combative. And they don't know how to do control holds in New York. They don't train the police how to do control holds. They don't train them that. They just pick them up and body slam them into the sidewalk. Well, of course, we're talking about the NYPD. Thank God I live in California. Although sometimes we have to deal with the LASD here. I don't know what you guys think in the comment section below. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers from coast to coast. And for those of you cops who are trying to do good, and for those of you who are violating people's civil rights, I'm watching you.